I've been working on this hobby for close to 8 years. I enjoy every minute of it. What I like the most is the smell of soil, earth in the morning. It's just beautiful, and it's amazing. I've grown really comfortable with growing plants and plants that's not supposed to belong to Minnesota. I've tried growing some of the tropical fruit, dragon fruit. I tried that, and so far it's still alive. I've also tried planting peach trees successfully in front of my house. There's some good reasons why you should hear me out on gardening. So, one main thing that I would like to point out is gardening will help your health, help reduce a lot of problems, and help keep you active. Another is a good source of food, and you know what's exactly inside the vegetables because you know what you're putting into it. So let's start with some research I've been working on. So Roger Ulrich back in 1984, with his research and his studies, he found that patients with patients healing from issues and illnesses and surgical problems will heal faster in a room with a view to the garden versus a person that's just in a confined four-sided brick wall. They found out that the person in the viewing from a window heals 1 day faster than the person from a brick wall. That's amazing. That's amazing studies and research. There's another one. M.T. Gonzalez, back in 2009, he studied depression patients. So with depression patients, they feel like they're not needed. They feel that they're not accepted. But when you garden, depression patients feel they have a sense of community and the life is worth living for. It's the sense of achievements of life. In 2000, another study from 2017, AARP shows that elderly with the age of over 60 and above will reduce dementia by all the activities that's involved with gardening, from planting, seeding, watering, harvesting, and physical activities with gardening helps with basically with dementia. Reduces dementia. I got I got a couple fun facts for you. Tilling helps with tilling obviously keeps your body active, and you can burn a lot of calories by tilling. If you're using a tilling machine, study shows that you actually burn 85 calories in 15 minutes just by tilling, from calorielab.com. And if you're using with a shovel or a rake, that takes forever, and that's a lot harder work. Take my word for it, and it's probably more than 85 calories for 15 minutes. And did you know that 45 million people grow their own produce in their garden or community gardens? Fun facts. I've explained to you some of the health benefits about gardening. Let's talk about growing your own. I'm going to give you some tips about growing your own. So you can grow your own, really simple. You'll have to stop by Dollar Tree, get some supplies there. They have everything from pots, seeds, ornaments for decorating your garden. For soil, you'll need to go to Menards, which has organic cow manure mixed with soil already pre-mixed. So that's my recommendation. Or you can go to the compost site where they mix gravel and minor garbages in there. It's good for topsoil. Don't get me wrong. I use it as well. I get them from the truckload. I get them by the truckload at the Rochester compost site near RCTC. Your best bet is soil from Menards. So after you get the pot and the seeds that you want to grow, I forgot to mention that you have two types of plants you can grow. You have the annuals, which are reseeded every year. Some examples of annuals: corn, tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers, and the perennials. So annuals and perennials. Perennials are grown once, and they will reproduce every year. They'll come back up every year from either a bulb type or established root system where they will just pop right up every spring. After you determine annuals and perennials, which one you want to go for, you get the seed. You'll want to wet the soil. You put the soil into the pot, wet it, get it moist, and you want to read the directions on your package. There's a certain specific depth you want to insert your seed down into. So once you get that figured out, put it in there and leave it. After you get it planted, of course, leave it somewhere in the spring. The spring is probably the best time to grow it. Leave it somewhere near the window ledge. Allow sunlight to hit that pot, hit that plant, so for it to germinate. That's important. And let's see here. You get that. You get it growing. That's basically. Oh yeah. For you who does not have the green thumb, you can get seedlings from Menards, Shopko, Cub Foods, Walmart. But I recommend seedlings from Cub Foods because you get the best bang for your buck. It's inexpensive. You get them there, and you'll have 2-3 plants per little container. And you can start off from seedlings, which is already germinated and it's already sprouted seeds. The seeds already sprouted 2 plants. That's a good start for people without the green thumb. Now that we got that covered, I'm gonna summarize my speech, and I hope you enjoyed what you heard and some tips of gardening, and hopefully you can grow your own. So I I hope you find this enjoyable as well as educational on the topic of health benefits from gardening and just the importance of simplicity of growing your own garden. So I would like to urge you to be more sustainable on vegetables and fruits by raising your own garden. As I close my speech, I want to leave you with one final old expression. It goes something like this: you give a person a fish and you feed them for a day. But if you teach that person how to fish, you feed that person for a lifetime. Thank you.